I'm Carrie.
And I'm Lindsay.
And this is the K&L Show. Today is Friday, the 25th of July. I actually checked the date beforehand so that I wouldn't forget.
I checked the date beforehand.
I had you check it.
Let's get this right.
Right.
Sister.
Okay. And let's see, from last week, not much has changed. We still really want you guys to comment, but you are doing slightly better. But only slightly.
Only slightly.
You need to do decent.
Yes, and I really think Yes, I really think that we're the only ones to comment on our second episode.
No, that's not
true.
True.
Discovered.
We had a couple other people comment.
Did we really?
By a couple, I mean one.
Who was it? Did we know them?
Skylar? Do you know a Skylar?
I know Sky.
Sky. I think that was it.
What did she say?
I don't remember.
We will have to read it. We will have to do that. Won't we?
Yes.
Okay.
And other than that, we've both become redheads.
Yes, we have.
I don't know if you can tell, the color's not very good, but I'm a little darker, a little redder.
I'm like fire engine, she's like raspberry.
Yeah, raspberry implies very bright pink.
Well, you're more of a purpley brown.
Anyways, moving on. Let's just get right into the
celebrity poop.
Yay.
It's my favorite part.
Okay, so I feel like we need to start out with the topic that everybody's been discussing because Batman came out.
Yes, The Dark Knight, and it
grossed like tons of money.
Yeah, it did. It's still number one.
It's doing a good
People
job.
are saying it's gonna get knocked out by the new X-Files, but I don't know about that. We'll see.
But that's not the important thing. The important thing is this week Christian Bale was arrested for beating up his mama and his sister.
And if you don't know who Christian Bale is, he is Batman.
He's the Batman.
And he beat up his mama and his sister.
He was beating on him.
And he actually says, because they asked him to comment on it at a press junket in Barcelona for the Barcelona premiere of The Dark Knight, and he said, I would appreciate your respect and your privacy during this matter, which basically means he knows he's going to the pokey. He knows he's done wrong. He knows he's going to get, charges are going to be pressed. And bad things are going to happen in his butt.
Who beats up on their 60-year-old mother and their 40-year-old sister? Okay, Batman?
How old is Batman?
I understand that you, got into shape for this movie, but you don't need to show us that by beating up your mama.
And you know what really bothers me is he's married. So what's
and he's got a daughter.
Yeah, and a daughter. So what's that to say he's going to beat his wife? What's going to stop him from beating up his wife and his daughter if he can beat up his mama and his sister?
But there is a little bit of iffiness in this whole thing because they didn't call the police to the scene. They went the next day and filed a report, and apparently he's not been on good terms with his mom and his sister. So it's well, is it just kind of a getting back at him, or is there some kind of motives behind it?
What is actually going on?
Drama.
But they could have just wanted to be they may have decided, hey, we don't really want to say much, we just want to, they could have, been well, it's my son, it's my brother, let's not press charges, and they sat on it the next day, and were whoa, well, he beat me up, I'm going to go press charges.
But I saw pictures of them, and,
they don't look
like they were beaten up. I mean, I don't know where exactly he was beating them, but... I mean, the woman was walking fine, and she...
Yeah, but still, you don't beat your mama, and you don't beat your sister. That's ridiculous. And if you can do that, what's going to stop you from beating on your wife and your daughter? That's what I'm worried about.
We'll see, though. I'm still partial to Christian Bale, though.
I like him, and I really like him.
Let this play out.
Yeah, I like him, and I really like him as Batman. He is by far the hottest Batman ever. He's
really attractive. Okay. So moving on to another topic in the Batman genre. Heath Ledger.
I love him. I do. 10
Things I Hate About You.
That's one of my favorite movies. I love you, baby. That's my favorite part. It really is my favorite part. Well, one of my favorite parts, but that's my favorite Heath part. And I love Heath, and I love him in
very sad
Knight's
that he passed
Tale,
away.
and it was just really heartbreaking to me when he died. He was so young.
That's one of those moments where you're no, it can't be real.
It can't be happening. He was so young, and his poor little girl, Matilda, and she is so cute and looks just
And now they're saying he killed himself because the Batman role.
What they're saying is well, what he came out and said before, it was like maybe 2-3 months before he died, he did an interview with Larry King, and he said that role, he locked himself in a hotel room for a month.
For a month.
To rehearse for that role, because basically the difference between this Joker and the Jokers in the past is this Joker, the Dark Knight, is basically a prequel to all the other Batmans. So like in the other Batman movies, the Joker's funny and goofy and whatever,
Right.
but that's not how he started off. The Joker started off as a
okay.
psycho. He was psychotic.
He's psychotic throughout the thing, but
Yeah.
he doesn't play it with like a funny
Yeah.
edge. He plays it with
It was
like
a
scary. Yeah, like you do
Yeah.
not want to meet the
He
Joker.
is like freaky, and like I've been hearing that if you're a fan of Heath, you're not gonna want to go see this movie because you will walk away hating him. He was that good playing the Joker. But they're saying that, or he said that he spent a month in a hotel room.
He had to go on like an anxiety
Yeah,
medication.
he went on anxiety meds and sleeping meds. And then when he was in London, I guess, finishing the film or doing another film or something, he got sick with pneumonia, and the
Right.
doctors did not look into the other medications he was taking before they prescribed antibiotics.
and
they're
they've
saying
conflicted
The
or
mix
something.
of those.
But then I've heard other doctors
him.
say there's no way that any doctor would like mix the medications he was on, so maybe it was foul play. Nobody really knows. But the sad part is, I mean, he kind of destroyed himself for this one movie role, and it's
He
just a
basically
movie, you
killed
know.
him-
It's
he
not
basically
worth your
killed
mental health.
himself for a movie, you know. And I mean,
That's just really sad.
It's really sad because he's getting all this recognition for this role now,
He's not here to see it.
and he's not even here to see it, you know. And what really breaks my heart the most is his daughter.
We'll never meet him.
She'll never meet him, and all she'll ever hear about him was, I mean, there are video clips on YouTube of him doing drugs. I
Oh,
mean,
I didn't
that's
know
what
that.
she's going to remember him as, you know.
just
and
really
it's
sad.
just sad.
But it's never been confirmed or denied that he committed suicide.
They
right?
said it was a drug overdose,
They just don't know if it was
but they don't
intentional.
know if it was intentional.